What's going on, guys? It has been the now three-time champ with another great video. This one is about launching. Yes, I am a three-time champ, guys. Not a big deal. We don't need to talk about it. And honestly, like, maybe we drop the three times because I'm going to keep winning. I don't count too well. The champ, that's what people are saying. I don't know. Been a while since we've talked last, though. Had some stuff going on. My wife and I actually found out we're having a baby boy. I think she's 3 or 4 months pregnant. It's been flying by. It's been super cool. Very excited. And as a little treat yourself, I bought Aero Pegasus. No big deal. Might be in customs right now. So as soon as it clears customs, it'll be on the way from New York to my house. Very excited to hopefully have that this week. And I was thinking about that too, just kind of like what it means to be a father, right? To actually see some action, to get laid. And that puts me in pretty elite company, I think, in the Beyblade community for sure. YouTube, probably. And that crossover, I mean, I might be the only one. So another shout out to me, one of one. We already knew that. Not a big deal. But we're going to talk about some launching today. So if you want to maybe see some action, right, impress people with your launching technique, watch this video, right? Next tournament, little cutie comes up, like, hey, check out these launches. It'll be yours in no time. Couple things to go over. This is the X rail, this green area, and specifically this area is where you don't want to be. So if you were cutting this thing in half, we want to be over here. This is good. This is safe. Over here, scary, scary. You can get clipped in here, that's 2. Clipped in here, that's 2. Up here, 3. So what we want to do here is just stay on our half of the arena. Make sense? One thing that I recommend doing is utilizing these 2 pockets. Your Beyblades oftentimes will stay up here and just hang out for a second before they eventually drop down into the middle. So we want to stay right here in this area, either one, and then drop down to the middle, okay? That's my general philosophy on Beyblades. Drop down to the middle from right here. But in all seriousness, guys, I'm going to go through just some different launches. There's some great videos out there, some already awesome content. I'm just pretty much going to go through free ball, Hexa, point, level, rush, low rush, and then elevate. And so it'll be real quick. We just kind of go through them all. I'll just talk about general philosophy, and we start with, oh no, actually, watch me dramatically throw some launchers into the stadium, because it doesn't matter, guys. I use the winder launcher. It's what works better for me. If you have preference for the string launcher, that's cool. If you use a grip, cool. If you don't, cool. Both are good. Both win tournaments. I use the winder launcher. In this video, I show you what to do for both. I just randomly interchange them. All these launches can be done with both. If you're more comfortable with one, use it. If you want to switch and kind of you use certain launches or certain launchers for certain launches, cool. More power to you. It doesn't matter. Don't overthink it. Find what works. Use it. This is ball. And for ball, all we're doing on the X side, which is this side of the stadium, reverse. Reverse. We're just staying away for as long as we possibly can. We want the opponents to tire themselves out, so we're just going around the X extreme line. You'll hear some skipping. You'll hear some times where, you know, it versus that skipping. Both work, right? You just want to stay there as long as possible. On the B side, same thing. Come hang out up here. Go down here. It'll hang out for a bit before we eventually drop in. You're just trying to play the game of, I don't want to get hit, so I'm going to try to avoid them as long as possible. I do want to talk about one thing with the extreme rail when you ride this. This is the danger zone, right? What did I say to start the video? Stay away from this. If you're not comfortable launching it from this side, the X side, all the way to the B side, because you see this, and this, you don't have to, right? There's a very real chance that your opponent just comes up here, they drop in, and maybe they hit you at a bad time that sends you flying into the extreme zone or pocket. I get it. You can always just kind of launch for the center, or you can even attack, probably not with ball and free ball, but you can attack them. When in doubt, launch it freaking hard, okay? Don't overthink it. If you can do this and it works for you, cool. If it's not working for you on a particular day, maybe just hang it up. Just launch it as hard as you can towards the center. It's all good, man. These are spinning tops. I feel like free ball also has a bit more skip to it than ball does, but maybe that's just, I don't know, just how the bit interacts with them. Same thing on the X side with free ball. We're just attacking this, and you saw it skipped around. Don't bank on that happening. Sometimes it can. And one thing you can do from the B side here is you can actually start the launch over here, and then it can ride it the whole way around again. We're not going over that in this video. I've done it before. I'm not super consistent with it. I also don't ever use ball or free ball anymore. So main thing I want you to know is reverse X dash and a drop launch on the B side. Reverse X dash on the X side, drop launch from the B side. This is Hexa. Super easy to just send it up here or send it over here from the X side. I think that's your goal. It depends on how aggressive you want to be. This is a little bit less aggressive and it takes more time. Whereas that launch I did where you're kind of attacking up here, that's more aggressive. And the reason why you might want to do that, the reason why you might want to do one over the other is just based on what your opponent's using. If you think it's a good matchup and you want to be super aggressive, you'll have a big momentum advantage. If you just launch it straight at them super hard, they will be coming at such a slower pace this direction, meet them at the point of contact, and because of that, you will send them hopefully into the pocket or to the extreme zone for a self KO, right? Whatever it is, attack them with Hexa, launch it really hard. That's what I like to do. If you find something else that works for you, that's okay. From the B side, same sort of thing. We're just kind of going up here. You can still attack. I don't think I put it, but you can still attack across at them if you want. I think Hexa is just a really forgiving bit, so that's why I think it's a good one. Or a good launch technique to attack them. Phoenix Wing, 160 point. Shout out to Kaimo, national qualifier after a great regional showing. He uses this one, so I figured I'd show this combination of Phoenix Wing 160 point. We're doing the same thing for the next couple, which is going to be point, and then we have a Tyranno beat level. We're riding that rail up here, hanging out for a few seconds, 3-4 seconds, and then dropping in. And the hope here is that you've got somebody using ball or somebody using Hexa, and you're just smoking them into this extreme zone, pocket, whatever. But that's the goal, is you want a big hit after stalling up here, just launching into the stadium hard. Again, always attacking from this side of the stadium if you can. Let's play. Nice delay. And that's ultimately what you want, is you'll, like, the momentum will like catch up to the blade almost, and then you drop in. That wasn't at all what I was talking about. But previously you just kind of have the momentum carry you here, wait, pause, and then it drops in. That's kind of what you want. You'll know when you see it. B side, just kind of drop launch it, just like we were. Have that momentum carry you through there. That's what I like to do. Level, same exact thing. Attack them, especially with Phoenix Wing and Tyranno Beat. You have so much recoil on these Beyblades. Send them flying off the rip. Get yourself a nice 2-3 points to start the round off. That's what I like to do. The only thing I would say to worry about with these is if you flat launch it, which is not what you want to do. You're trying to angle launch these, just like Hexa, up to here. If you're not doing that effectively and you flat launch it, you have the possibility to essentially come a spiral, hit this X line, boom, self extreme, 3 points to your opponent. Not what you want here. Get a nice angle on it so you're avoiding that self extreme, or at least making it less likely. Sometimes you can't prevent that stuff. And with these two, I do prefer kind of coming across the middle and attacking at the point of contact rather than riding the rail. But if you like riding the rail, that's fine, no worries. Same thing as before, we're just drop launching it here at an angle. We want to hang out here and then drop it in from that little pocket, just like that. Oh yeah, I forgot that I put this in here. Too, if you're just like, screw it, man, we're attacking everything, and you think they're doing like a reverse X dash or something, attack them. Maybe you'll get lucky at the point of contact, send them immediately into one of those zones. If not, no worries, but I think that's a fun strategy too, and then you'll kind of just spiral, like I said, and maybe you get some contact while they're doing that. But if you really just are like, hey, screw it, send it. Send it at them. Maybe you're down big and you need a play, make a play. Night Mail, 760 Low Rush. Love the combination. I think Low Rush is probably a little bit more difficult to use and pull these off just because of how low it sits to the ground. You still want to have an angle, but you don't want it to like scrape. So there's a little bit more of just a more nuanced angle, I'd say, but still not very difficult. And I think this, another high recoil Beyblade, Night Mail, send it at them, right? Attack them. If you can come from here, cool. If you can send it straight across, cool. Find that thing that works for you in whatever combination you're using. Low rush, a little bit more difficult, but very, 5 minutes practicing, you'll be all right. That's, oof. Goosebumps, chills. I think I'm sporting a partial right now watching that. B-side, same thing, just nice little drop, hang out here. Again, you can tell that it skips a little bit more with that low rush, the gears. Wizard Rod, 770 Rush. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. This was my number 2 rated Wizard Rod combo. I'll say it right now. I think it's number 1. The stats say that it is number 1. Use the 770 Rush if you like it. Very easy to use, a little bit more forgiving than that low rush combination. But I did this all day on Sunday and it worked beautifully. I think I was averaging almost a point per use of this Beyblade, mostly from this X side because I was attacking them one of those 2 ways. B-side, guess what? We're dropping. We're coming here, hanging out, and then boom. I mean, did you see how long that was? That was a thing of beauty. Notice how different it was too. I didn't make it all the way right here. That's okay, guys. It doesn't have to be perfect every time. In general, we just want to what? Attack from this half of the arena. So whatever that means, just attack from this side. You don't want to be caught up here if you can help it. That's what we're trying to practice with these launches. And then another just like, screw it, we're attacking. $960 Elevate. I do love this on Wizard Rod. I think in hindsight, it's probably a fuzz worse. One thing you can do with Elevate, not if you start here like I did, but if you start down here, you can kind of reverse X-rail it. But again, you're just kind of 2 points, 3 points, and 2 points. And with this one, you'll notice how long I hang out right here. Let's play it. I mean, that's an eternity. You're begging to get pocketed from right there. So just understand that's kind of, the risk you have. But where I do love the X side launches with Elevate is that right there. You can kind of bob back and forth a little bit. And a lot of times you'll hang up here, or yeah, like that, you'll come over here. You're just stalling while still getting good attack presence on your opponent. That's the big reason why I like the Elevate bit, and Wizard Rod's just the best. But it's a very forgiving bit to launch on. If you're not using a Dragoon, try it on a few different things and see if you like it. That was the right spin from the X side. Here's the left spin, and think of the left spin as just the opposite of whatever you do from the other side. So, or the same thing you do from the other side. So I'm on the X side with Cobalt Dragoon. I'm going to launch it the exact same that I would a right spin bay from the opposite side. So if you ever get lost, just think, hey, if I were on the other side with a right spin bay, what would I do? I would do the exact same thing on this side. So we'll go through it. X side, you can be aggressive or you can have it nestled up here in the pocket. First couple, we're just having it drop launch, come hang out here, eventually drop in. Hopefully you get a KO. If not, you got to Elevate, which will outlast anything with equalization. So you'll notice the first couple, I was launched from one angle. We're just flipping that with this to go straight across at the opponent. I'll show you. So when I'm trying to attack the opponent with Cobalt Dragoon, I'm angling it up and I'm attacking right here. As a left spin bay, I think this is really good, right? You hit them, but also you can come around and maybe get an extreme. But what I was saying is you're launching like this to attack here. You're launching like this to come up here. That's all it is. You're a simple change of the angle. And it's the exact same thing with the right spin. It's just opposite sides. Very, very easy though. This is not complicated stuff, guys. We do a couple from the B side, I think, to bring this video home. And I think the B side, I don't even talk about. Yeah, the B side, all I do on Cobalt Dragoon is attack them, right? The reason why I like to attack them with the left spin bay especially is, okay, cool. If you hit them at the point of contact here when they're trying to reverse X or whatever, awesome. And if you don't, guess what? You spiral and you hit the extreme line this way. So you hit it the opposite way. So if you miss them right here, no worries. While they're coming around, you'll come right around here, hit the extreme line. You can still pocket them right here. And that is why on the B side with Cobalt Dragoon, I like attacking right here where they would kind of be dropping in for a reverse X dash. Guys, these are really simple launches. This was not hard to do. Take 5 minutes, practice with whatever bit, whatever Beyblade combination you want to use. You'll get it down. One thing I want to note, if you use string launchers, you have to do this all the time, right? You just need to pull that thing. Just, you're in the middle of a match, your Beyblades are going, you're just sitting there watching, just pull it, right? Your opponent's gonna be like, whoa, why are they doing that? That's pretty cool, right? Or if you just like fidget stuff, just do it, right? It looks cool, it's fun to do. Make sure that you're doing that early and often throughout the entire tournament if you're using the string launcher. But that's pretty much all I've got for you guys, right? Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I can make other launches if you want. These are the launches I use to win a tournament Sunday. Don't worry about anything else. Don't overthink it. Launch it hard. Launch it as hard as you can while doing these things. Guarantee you will have better results than you've been getting right now. That's the video. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you want to see next. I'm going to go make some taquitos.